Hi, I'm Claire from Port Adelaide Semaphore Salvos, and I'm standing here outside the Life Blood blood bank. And this is somewhere that my husband came last week to donate blood. He does that regularly, and good on you if you also donate blood regularly. Every year the Red Cross collects some 1.5 million donations of blood, and they use that to give blood products to people with medical conditions, and they also use it for research. So blood is a significant symbol in the Bible, and it's also significant to the Easter story. In the Bible it says that blood is the life of an animal or a person, and in ancient times the people of Israel used to sacrifice animals and drain out the blood, because God had given them an instruction that forgiveness is costly, and so if they wanted to have their sin forgiven, that the cost of that was the life of an animal. A lot of us might think of sin as big crimes like murder or stealing, but the people of Israel understood that sin is a failure to love, and it's a failure to love God and others. And we've all done that in lots of small and big ways. The problem is that the blood of animals isn't effective for taking away sin and for changing our hearts. And that's a serious problem for all of us, because the consequence of sin is death. And even though God had told the people of Israel to sacrifice animals, he had planned something much better for them and for us in the future. And that was to send his own son, Jesus Christ, into the world, and for Jesus to give up his life, his blood on the cross, so that we can be forgiven. And that's the wonderful news of Easter. Jesus was crucified by the Romans, but he was not a criminal, not guilty of any crime or any sin at all. In fact, he'd always loved God and others perfectly. And that's why his blood, uncontaminated by sin, is the only way that we can be healed and forgiven. Most of the people that receive blood from this centre have to keep receiving it regularly, because it doesn't cure them of their medical condition. It simply helps them to have a better quality of life. But the blood of Jesus heals us completely and gives us a new heart and a new life.